GamesWeasel.com. Review.
Sega's Mega Drive Ultimate Collection takes 40 games that appeared on the 16-bit console and puts them onto one handy disc with a simple menu so you can get straight into them with little fuss. Now, I'm not going to mention all 40 games here, a full list is on the blog site at GamesWeasel.com. However, there are a few gems in here I do remember from the past, so it was interesting and nostalgic to have another fiddle with them. Notably, the games I was most excited about were Golden Axe, Altered Beast and Streets of Rage. Of course, there were others I was curious to play too, having never played them, including the Golden Axe sequels, Shinobi 3 and the Phantasy Star RPGs. So what you get is the original games playing through what must be an emulator on the disc. There are limited continues on some of the arcade titles, but it is nice to see you can pause the game and save the state in one of 3 save slots. Of course, this means you can save as you go and see later levels from games you've never seen before. Altered Beast was one of those games. I never knew you turn into a tiger as well. Now on the back of the box it does say the games are now in HD, but this isn't really the case. In fact, playing these low-res games on a 42-inch HD plasma TV with a board around them shows every pixel in the game, and weirdly, they actually did look better playing on a small CRT telly back in the early 90s. They have included a smoothing mode which does attempt to fix the pixelation, but this actually makes everything look like it's been coated in wax and in some ways ruins the nostalgia. Of course, Sonic's in there too, but I've never been a Sonic fan, so there's one I haven't actually touched. And if you liked playing Echo the Dolphin back in the day, that's in there too. Annoyingly, there's no Revenge of Shinobi, which, for me anyway, goes down as one of the best 2D platform games ever made. It should have been in there. So is it worth the money? Especially if you've already shelled out for some Sega classics before on the Wii and on the Xbox Live Marketplace? Well, if you're under 25, I'd leave this one well alone. These games are only really fun because they remind older gamers of a time when gaming was more simple and more immediate. It also brings back loads of memories. For anyone that didn't play these first time around, they're really nowhere near as good as people remember them, and you really are best playing the games of today. There is plenty in here to keep older gamers amused, and there's extra trivia and unlockable videos as you go, not to mention lots of easy achievements and trophies to earn. The latest collection from Sega gets 6 out of 10.
You've been watching a review from Games Weasel. If you want to get the show each week, which includes video game reviews, news, previews, competitions and special features, then head over to GamesWeasel.com for our video podcast, Games Weasel TV.
GamesWeasel.com.